Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another third-party unlicensed 1/6 scale figure unboxing and review. Today we're taking a look at the play toy Queen Amidala, based off her appearance in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Now I got mine at a discount from KG Hobby. I have popped the link to their site in the description below for your reference purposes only. This is by no means a promotional video. This is a review. All opinions, as always, are 100% my own. If you are heading down to the description, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon, and join button, so you're notified as soon as a brand new third-party figure review goes live on the channel. It's not very often that we get third-party Star Wars figures. That could be because these companies are scared of Disney, but I reckon it's because they just don't understand Star Wars. That becomes even more evident when we take a closer look at the box art. The image of Padme is fine, it's high quality, and it's a picture of the figure herself. But why is there a random TIE fighter on the box? By the time we had TIE fighters in the Star Wars universe, Padme was dead. So this really shouldn't be there. Then again, maybe I shouldn't be too hard on Playtoy, because even Hot Toys have made mistakes like that. They printed the wrong ships on the wrong boxes. This stuff is so generic that it could literally be anything. It's just some repeating scaffolding. Down below, warnings and legal info. The front cover is held in place with magnets, and then we get to the figure herself. I'm surprised, honestly, that it's taken this long and for a third-party company to step in for us to finally get this look for Padme. I have heard good things about this play toy release, so I am quite excited to get stuck in. First in-hand impressions? So far so good. What we are going to do now, though, is not look at all of her accessories. Because, spoiler alert, she doesn't come with any. Underneath this foam block, there's nothing, just another piece of foam. No display base, no extra hands. So lucky for us, we can get straight to the figure. Standing straight up and down in the light box, no crazy poses or accessories or anything like that. While this figure is not perfect, there's not a ton to dislike about her, honestly. I can already tell you I am more than satisfied with this figure being my Queen Amidala stand-in for my Episode 1 display. Let's be honest, the outfit does do most of the heavy lifting. That's probably why they tried their best to get it to look as accurate as possible. While it's not 100%, they got very close. And I reckon the material they've gone with helps with that. It drapes really well, plus the saturation of the red is on point. The body is mostly hidden by the outfit, however the proportions look fine to me. Then we get to the head sculpt, which may just be my favourite thing about this figure, even over and above the outfit. I can see the likeness, and there are so many intricate little details on the headdress that they nailed, which can't have been easy to do at this scale. Up close and personal, kicking things off with Queen Amidala's head sculpt. The best part about this sculpt is the likeness doesn't really have to be perfect, because for a lot of the movie, the person wearing these robes and this headdress and sporting this look wasn't even Padme, it was her decoy. So you could very easily pass this off as decoy Queen Amidala if you can't see the Natalie Portman likeness. Luckily I can. From that angle right there, I think the likeness is quite strong. The word that I would use to describe the paint applications on the face portion would be delicate. There's some subtle shading. You also have some high gloss for the lips, the dots are well defined, and the eyes and eyebrows look realistic even from a distance. Then we get to the massive hair bun and the headdress. These pieces are made of rubbery plastic, they're shiny and reflective, and there's a ton of detail on the surface. The hair bun is solid sculpted plastic all the way around, except for around the back where we've got some rooted hair pieces. Yes, they are at odds with the sculpted matte finish for the rest of the hair. Still, I like the way they look. They just add a touch of realism, and from the front, if you don't care for them, they're not even all that visible. Okay, enough about the head sculpt, as much as I want to keep filming it because I love it. Let's discuss this gorgeous bright red outfit. Star Wars costumes are usually more on the white, grey, black, or brown side. So when there's an opportunity to add some bright red into the mix, I don't mind if I do, especially when the outfit looks as good as this does. This front strip has some gold screen printing and it's stitched down below so it's not going to fly away. There's more detailing on this collar section, which is rigid enough to form some shoulder pads, and there's all this brown faux fur around the edges. Then we have the translucent orbs at the bottom of the dress. They are slightly small, and yes, some of the details aren't 100% accurate. I was recently watching one of Brick Built Benny's LEGO reviews, and something he said really stuck with me. There is a difference between accuracy and resemblance. So while this outfit may not be 100% accurate, for a Star Wars fan like me that doesn't know all of the intricate details about this look, resemblance is good enough. If it isn't for you, I totally understand. Now, the construction of this dress is quite interesting. The wider outer sleeves have these rib details stitched in, and then on the inside, we've got some much more skin-tight sleeves, as well as the only set of hands she comes with, which are quite cheap and waxy and glossy looking. So I like to pull the sleeves down so that you can't really see all of the hands, just the fingers sticking out down below. She doesn't have any pants on, it's just hard sculpted plastic legs, but she does have some boots. There's some texture on the surface, some contrasting soles with some detail on the underside. When it comes to displaying Padme, you may struggle with the length of the dress because it is actually longer than her body. It hangs down past the bottom of her shoes, as you can see. So to try and combat this, I've just picked up a plain old school black oval style display base. I'm hoping that that gives her enough of a height boost so that when she's standing there, the dress will drape naturally rather than bunching up and looking all kinds of weird. For a quick side-by-side comparison, on the left, play toy Queen Amidala, and on the right, another figure from Episode 1 The Phantom Menace, Qui-Gon Jinn by Hot Toys. Qui-Gon is taller than Padme as he should be. Perhaps, though, not by as big of a margin as you're expecting. If you're sitting here thinking, well, Liam Neeson is a tall dude, that Padme figure must be bloody massive. Not quite. I just have her standing on that oval base so that the bottom of the dress is flared out like we discussed a second ago. These two, in my opinion, they look great together. And who's to say if you have her on the base that she doesn't just have heels on underneath her dress? This totally works for me, even with the added height. Going over articulation, starting off with her head sculpt. The headdress piece is going to get in the way a little, but it's on a fixed neck with a double ball peg. Combined, looking forward to there, looking up to there, swivel, and pivot side to side. The arms will go up to there completely unhindered, forward to there, butterfly joint at the shoulder that hinges up and down. Swivel at the bicep, double bend at the elbow, and for the wrist peg, it's a hinge and swivel. The torso crunches forward to there, going back to there, swivel, and pivot side to side. Her legs will go forward to there, going out to there, swivel at the upper thigh, double bend at the knee going past 90, and a double ball peg for the ankles. The boots are high, they are flared, so that means we get forward and back swivel, as well as a touch of ankle tilt. Wrapping up on the play toy Queen Amidala, based off her appearance in Star Wars Episode 1 The Phantom Menace. I'll try and keep this brief because there's not really a ton to discuss about this release. The body is fine, the outfit to me looks accurate enough, but the head sculpt is probably the standout feature for me personally. She doesn't come with any accessories, and you don't even necessarily have to pose her. Because, for the most part, she literally just stands there when she's wearing this dress in the movie. She's the very definition of a shelf queen. But, because the outfit is full fabric, you could pose her if you wanted to, and you can leave her in a dynamic pose if you, of course, manage to get her to look good in a dynamic pose. So, at the end of this, do I like this release, and is she going into my Star Wars Episode 1 display? Absolutely. I am more than happy with this figure, and I cannot wait to get their upcoming Episode 3 Padme. It seems like Playtoy might be onto something with the various different Padme figures they're working on. Fingers crossed for a battle damaged episode 2 one. Now, I got mine at a discount from KG Hobby. I have popped the link to their site in the description below for your reference purposes only. This is by no means a promotional video, it's a review. All opinions have been 100% my own. If you are heading down to the description, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon, and join button, if you like the sound of seeing your name in the end credits of my reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.